expensive versus less expensive. But look at the Mavic 3 just powers up. So what the Mavic 3 did, this one is slower at.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Hey, this is Dad Random. I'm doing a little comparison flight, so here is the Mavic 3 today. Here's the setup I have with the Mavic 3 controller. Very filtered light today. Not a lot of differences in lighting. So we have an ND16 on the Mavic 3, and here's our setup. There's my adapter setup, and this is the Mini 5, I believe, the 5th generation Mini. So here we go. Let's get some flight in. Should be pretty nice. What we're going to do is we're going to contrast that with some Mini footage. So expensive versus less expensive. There we go. Let's fly. Wow, it's such a difference flying the big bird. All right, let's get some video going, and let's get a pull away shot. It's like close to almost raining. There you are, right there. There's me. We can take up some ground really fast with the Mavic 3. But this is just gorgeous. It's at a trailhead called the Bunting Trail. We're out in Kanab, Utah. Should be gorgeous today. Let's see, there you go. Let's go ahead and we're going to turn into the scenery. There's the road that we came in right down there. Guess we can go ahead and, but that's down below is one of the more frequently hiked spots. But we're gonna skirt the trailhead, so we're gonna go all the way around. I do not have quite a fully charged battery, but we have a really good vantage point. We are very high. So we're gonna take a nice long flight. So we're gonna go right up to the top here, and usually there's a flag flying. Looks like there is one, I think. Here, I'm gonna do a little bit of, yeah, the flag is completely still, so that gives you an idea. But I have so much more control with the Mavic 3. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to go over. We're going to continue we're going to fly along this path. We'll go straight up to the top of this, what's above us, that big feature right there. That aircraft is traveling towards the east, kind of the northeast. So we are in good shape there. We have a great view of them. But look at the Mavic 3 just powers up these features. And So this is the area that's right above us, right here. That's just gorgeous. So I'm going to keep my speed down. Continue to move ahead. That aircraft did a 180, so we got to keep him. But it's visual flight rules in an uncontrolled airport, so we just got to give him the right of way and keep into places where he won't go. So we're going to get behind. I don't want to get too far behind this feature because we can get some signal loss. So I'm going to turn around. Yep, there it is. We got some signal loss going on right there. So that's why we want to get up. Yeah, we're good. We'll go over the top right there and we'll look down from the top of this cliff to where we're at. That's kind of cool. There it is. We're just right down there. And there's the little town of Kanab, Utah right there. So I guess if we wanted to call this cliff diving Mavic 3, I guess we could do that. But all this area up here, all that worn area is where people hike. So if we wanted to go up and do a point of interest, so for example, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna skirt sideways. I'm gonna pull away, and I'm gonna back up. And this is the highest point of the area. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to raise up my altitude just a little bit. And I'm going to stop our film. I'm going to select that area right there. We're going to do a point of interest. And we're going to hit go. And we're just going to do, here we go. And I'll go slow. Go. Tap here to make an aircraft stop flying automatically. All right. Okay, so we're doing a point of interest track on the top of that feature. Look at how gorgeous that is. And like I said, this is letting the drone do its own stuff. Look at that beautiful shot right there. Such an easy drone to fly. Just beautiful. Just letting the drone capture. We are 1/60, f2.8. We've got our white balance set at 5400 Kelvin. Our ISO is at about 220. And we can let this continue on through its entire rotation because, you know, we're at a safe altitude. I've seen other people do these types of shots, and the first thing they don't do is go to the highest point. I'm gonna make sure that we do not get into signal shadow. So I'm gonna stop this shot. I'm gonna bring the gimbal up a little bit, do a little more reveal. And I'm gonna stop it right as it starts to reveal the valley. Right about, and I'm gonna go and do a flyby and then basically finish my flight here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me recording again. I'm gonna fly right by this area right here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a flyby. We're doing a little bit of manual point of interest there. And I'm gonna do a close pass. Just a dream to fly. This is definitely the best drone on the market to fly. There's absolutely no exception to that rule. Alright, go down. Get ourselves a selfie right there. Get that shot. Let's get that shot right there. The beast. The absolute beast. All right, that random. A little point of interest flight for you in the beautiful country of Utah. We are like a separate country of gorgeous. All right, here we go. I'm back, Dad Random back. Do a point of interest flight, same flight with the Mini 3. So we flew the best drone in the Mavic line as far as consumer grade drones. Now we're gonna fly the best of the best, the newest, and let's get her in the air. Should be simple, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, there we go. All right, ND16, same exact filter. Wow, way different flying, just much less punch for sure. So let's go ahead and we're in film mode, we're in video mode, normal. And here, let's put it in the same, okay, we've got the same manual configuration, okay, 1/60, same f-stop, so we're in good shape. All right, here we go. Let's start. We're recording. They're pulling back. Mavic 3 seems a little bit, it seems a little bit throatier and quieter. Now this is a super quiet area, so I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna go to the same hilltop and we'll come around. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna keep, actually I'll keep pulling back. Screen wise, a little less bright than the Mini. Okay, so I'm gonna go past this spot. Remember the flag that I was on? I'm gonna turn it, we're gonna turn it the wrong way. We're gonna go back out. I'm gonna turn it in to that feature. And we're gonna fly towards it. There we go, right there. And bring the camera up. And let's fly where we can see. We can tilt this camera way up. All right, I got to get reconnoitering here. Okay, here we go. I had to find out where I was at. When you fly backwards, it tends to screw with you a little bit. So we got to get our altitude much higher because we have to go find that point right there. Totally misjudged that part of the flight. Okay, we're losing RC signal. I'm basically getting my altitude, so we're starting to get it back. All right, I'm gonna pull, so I'm trying to get that point of interest, or this point of interest in focus. And then I want to get the shot right, which is like that. So we'll go ahead and we're going to select that right there. And skip that. We can go point of interest. We understand that. Okay, so she's doing a very slow pan of that spot. All right, we're back. So that's our very, very slow point of interest. There we go. So what the Mavic 3 did, this one is just much slower at. So we picked that rock on that hill, and we're doing a point of interest on that rock. There we go. Guys, that's anybody that says that this thing is gonna anywhere near replace the Mavic 3 is just not living in the same world. As wonderful as this is, the Mavic 3 is way better at it. The electronics are faster, the computer, the innards are better. It's just, there's so much more to the Mavic 3. But there it is, there's the shot, and we're gonna fly down. And we're gonna fly down and fly home. Getting glare from me. And then that's it. We're going down the hill. Now I got to get visual. There we go. There we are. Take it along this trailhead as I'm going down. This is actually the point that I was looking for earlier. I got well beyond it and by it, so I couldn't recognize it. That's the shot right here. All right, let's land. All right, here we go. Let's land it. That was an easy shot, very easy flight. All right, where are we at? 37% battery. Both batteries weren't full at the beginning. I'd say that the Mavic 3 was much more efficient in managing the flight, for sure. So if you're like a photographer and you're caught between, should I buy a Mini, for my business, or a Mavic 3? There you go. I just answered that question for you. You're gonna pay for it, but you're gonna get way more. As opposed to when it comes to flight time, when it comes to just ease of flying, I mean, you get what you pay for with drones, but this isn't bad. We'll check out the footage. We'll see how it is. Be interesting to see how they stack up against each other. Mavic 3 versus Mini 3. All right. Let me just check to see if I turn the screen brightness all the way up. Yeah, screen brightness is at max. So that was a little bit challenging. I'd say that the screen's a little dim. I think I'm actually going to go and fly with my phone in a future flight just to see how it's different. But connect up the Mavic 3's controller to the Mini. Let's do an opposite. All right, later. Dead random. There it is. What do you think? Mavic 3 versus Mini 3. Point of interest, getting to a site, getting the film, getting the shot. Was it easier for me, in your opinion, with the Mavic 3 or the Mini 3? You tell me. For Dad Random, in this beautiful setting. Later. Bye. Have a good one. Dead Random. Always here to help you out. Looking for a better perspective on getting a drone come to Dad Random. I'll answer those questions for you. Later.